I don't have any extra computer speakers kicking around, so I just plugged the computer into my Bluetooth speaker. And I'm actually impressed at how it sounds. It actually sounds pretty good. So I have a USB key here. Now, unfortunately, the USB key that I used was too fat to fit into Sony's design USB slots. It was too wide, so it didn't go deep enough in. So I had to use this little cheapo hub I had kicking around because it fit in there. So what I did is I threw some games on here. So according to this computer, okay, so I've zoomed into the screen a little bit more here. This machine has 1 meg of RAM. Sorry, 1 gig of RAM. Going too far back there. It has a Sound Blaster Live card in it, and it has the, what is it? What did it say? It was a Radeon 8500. I don't remember where these came in because I had a Radeon 850 XT, something like that, and that was a dual height card. So I think this was a prior generation to that. I don't know how much RAM this card has. Driver date 2004. So what I'm going to try and do is, the one thing I'd like to do is I'm going to test the floppy. Let's see, does it even, oh yeah, it lights up, okay. We'll test the floppy. I haven't used the floppy in ages. I do have a few floppy disks kicking around, I just have to go grab one. But what I would like to do is I've thrown some games on here. I want to see what happens. So I got GL Quake, I got the J Doom, which is Doom fused with a Quake 1 engine, because a long time ago they released the source code to the Quake 1, and that's the first thing they did is they made a Quake 1. So even though J Doom is running with a full 3D engine from Quake, it still uses all the original pseudo 2D assets and sprites. And then we'll start off with the original Doom because, you know, can it run Doom? I don't know if this will actually run. It's been a long time since I played with XP, so let's see what happens. Oh, I'm not getting any. Oh dear. Okay. Can it run Doom? It can run Doom, but it can't run the sound for some reason. I'm not quite sure. There are 2 sound cards in this machine right now. One is onboard and one is an add-in card, so I wonder if that has something to do with it. Let's give GL Quake a try. I don't think this is going to work. Okay, there's direct... Okay, I'm going to try GL Quake first. Okay. Alright, that locked up the computer completely. Let me give it a reboot here. Okay, I turned down the volume. Sorry, that was a bit loud there. Let's try Direct Quake. Alright, Direct Quake works. Actually looks not bad. Alright, so it's running in 1024 by 768 32, so that's good. Vertical sync on, triple buffer on. Oh, it's even got okay. All right. Well, this runs pretty good actually. It's overly bright. I'm not sure why, but yeah, these aren't set up with the controls I would be using. But how do you jump in this one? Oh, spacebar. Okay. Well, these controls aren't set up. I can't play like this, but this runs good. This runs really nice. So this is a Pentium 4, 2 gigahertz. So it's the second gen P4, which were the Prescotts? I can't remember. But these were the slightly better ones. I mean, the whole P4 line was garbage to start with. Until Rusty's out to compete with AMD, which was blowing them out of the water 20 years ago, and now AMD's blowing Intel out of the water again. But apparently they're doing pretty good with their Alder Lake chips right now. So, but you know, it's always a cat and mouse game. You know, competition breeds innovation, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can download an actual driver for this. Because I think this is just a Windows driver, and Windows drivers are just enough to get stuff running and are usually incomplete. And I'm going to see if I can get an updated version of DirectX for this. Because I want to see if I can get... and I'm going to test out JDoom to see if I can get a copy of JDoom running as well. One moment, please. Okay, so I'm going to install some drivers here, and we'll see if we can get this to run better. Let's get out of here. I also got some floppies here. We'll test those out. See, I could have sworn this was USB 2. Oh, well, whatever. It is what it is. I don't care. Okay, so... I never actually owned a Pentium 4 back in the day. I had Athlons during that time. Mostly because I didn't have any money to buy the RAM bus required for the P4s at the time. And that was before everybody figured out that the 1.8 gigahertz P4s were garbage. And to be honest, I think I've had more AMD chips than I've had Intel chips. And also I've had more NVIDIA than AMD. Sorry, well, ATI at the time, but ATI... Well, Radeon versus GeForce, I guess. I've had more GeForces. Alright, let's see if I can get this going. Oh, that's a lot of files. So this should be the latest DirectX for XP. Other than Service Pack 3, I haven't put any other updates on this installation. If I have time, I'll see if I can find an offline XP updater, because I'm afraid to plug this into the internet. But I mean, maybe as an experiment, I'll plug it into the internet and see what happens. I mean, I won't be able to browse the internet. I don't know if I can even get a browser installed on here. Maybe Firefox would give me one. Okay, let's just quickly run dxdiag. Sure. No problems found, no problems found, no problems found. I don't know how accurate this is. Pentium 4. I should run CPU Z on here and see what I find. So I rebooted the PC here, and I went into the properties here, and it's a 128 megabyte card. So it must be the 8500 LE, so it's not really meant for gaming. I'm assuming the 8500 had much more RAM in it, and I forgot that this was an AGP card. Let's see if we can get GL Quake running under GL. There we go. Is it looking weird? No, it looks okay. Let's just verify what video options we have here. Oh, that's why it looks janky. That is very interesting, because I can set it inside the GUI. I can set it inside the GUI using DirectX, but I can't set it inside the GUI using Quake. Let's see, I have a batch file here. What does this do? Launch Quake. That doesn't help me. Alright, let's try. Alright. Alright, what do we got here? There we go, 1024, 768, 32-bit. And the brightness doesn't look all weird. No, that doesn't do anything. Alright, there's Quake running very nicely. With 128 meg of RAM video card. The final test I would like to do is, let's see if we get this floppy drive to work. It's been a long time since I used a floppy drive. No ID address mark was found on the floppy. What does that mean? The first time I've seen that error. I mean, these discs are old, so I mean, this could be a bad disc. Let's see if I can format it. Drive's not making any strange noises. That doesn't sound promising. That's unfortunate. I was hoping the floppy drive worked. Let's try this disk. No, looks like the floppy drive is toast. That's unfortunate. I really wanted that to work. That is a shame. Okay, well, it is what it is. If it was a free PC, I'll be sure to unhook that so I don't accidentally use that. Okay, so I ended up copying over Unreal Tournament. Let's see what we get here. I don't expect this to run. Okay. No problem. Oh! Okay. Okay, so I think it's running in software right now, so let's click change. Oh, it's good, it defaults to software. Okay. Let's try OpenGL. Look at that. That actually looked... Whoa. That does not sound good at all. Audio. Music phone. Oh, let me turn that off. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Whoa, 60 frames a second? Controls are all wrong. Sound is messed up though. I don't know why. Maybe I have to find the actual Sound Blaster drivers, because these are just the Windows ones. This is very playable. I think I need to turn VSync on. I don't know where that is. Does this game even have VSync? Whoa! Okay, that's hard to read. That is very hard to read. Alright, let's switch back to that. Input controls. Input. Mouse look. No, I don't see any VSync in here. That's fine. I don't give a crap about that. Oh yeah, I can't use those controls. God, I spent so many hours playing this game. In the face. Okay, like I said, that is very playable. That's a solid 60 frames a second at 1024 by 768 32 bits. I'm impressed. I am impressed. I also have a P3 733 system that I need to take a look at as well. So I will be making a video on that. I'm curious to see how that will run this game. Because I think I used to run it on a K62350. I can't remember, and I think it ran okay. Well, not the best. But anyway, that was Unreal Tournament on a P2 2GHz with a 1 gig of RAM. So that's the tour of the Sony Vaio Pentium 4 PC with matching monitor. I'm actually surprised how well it runs GL Quake with the proper drivers installed. I'm surprised that it ran it under DirectX, just to see how it runs, because this video card only has 128 megs of RAM in it. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more great content from Retzone.ca, and we'll see you in the next video.